Hello my loves and welcome to my channel. So I am super happy today because I just found out this morning that my channel has reached 50 subscribers. Now I know that might not be a big deal to some people, but to me it is a huge deal. I'm just happy because I just started my channel not too long ago, and the fact that it's starting to actually grow and people are enjoying my videos and wanting to be a part of my little love family, like, I love you guys so much, and I'm so happy that my videos can make you guys entertained, I guess. So since we have reached 50 subscribers, I decided to do what I'm going to call the hashtag 50 before 50. So last year I was kind of in like sort of a bad place last year. Like, I was really depressed. That'll be for another story time video, but basically one day I had just put together a list of 50 things that I wanted to accomplish before I turned 50. And me, I'm like, no dream is too big. Anything is possible. So I put together this list and I decided that I am going to share it with you guys. I'm gonna be 25 this year in December, so it's gonna be like at that halfway point to 50, and I'm like, I want to accomplish this. Some of these I have crossed off recently, so we are just gonna get right into it. These are in no specific order. I just kind of was jotting things down and, you know, just going with the flow. So I'm gonna read these in the way that I wrote it, but again, it's not in any specific order. So number 1, visit Italy. I don't know why, but since I think probably freshman year, I've had this obsession with Italy, to the point where I was even telling my mom, I'm like, Mom, are we Italian? I need to know. And she was like, no. But then she actually recently found out that we do have a certain percentage of Italian in our family. So that was really exciting for me. But I want to go and visit Italy. There's just something about it that it's beautiful. It's my dream. I cannot wait to get that accomplished. Number 2, go camping. Pretty much anyone that knows me knows that I am not an outdoor person. I cannot, with the sun, with the bugs, with all the plants and just itchiness, like, I cannot deal with outside. I am an indoor person, or like, you know, someone who I mean, I like going and looking at nature, but not spending the night in it. So one of these days I have to try it. And it's funny because I put in parentheses just once to say you tried it, because just once. Number 3, visit Disney World. I love Disney. Like, I cannot explain my obsession with Disney. I think most of you guys have figured that out by now, but I want to go to Disney World. That's top of the list right there. Number 4, go to BeautyCon. Number 5, reach 5,000 subscribers. Number 6 is have a baby. My husband and I were kind of going through this deal where it was like, I wanted a family, he wasn't quite ready yet, and it was just like a back and forth battle. Recently, in January, I had a miscarriage, and it was kind of like a wake-up call for the both of us, and it was a shock, and it was hard on me, and that was probably one of the most heartbreaking things I've ever had to deal with in my life. Like, that's not something anybody can prepare you for. So you know, we talked about it, and we talked about getting ourselves healthy to be able to have a baby and start our family. So that is on my list. That is gonna happen. And that's kind of what we're working towards now. Number 7, go to a casino and play slots. I'm really not the type of person to, you know, go out gambling or things like that. But I always see it in movies, and like, it always looks so fun. So just one day, I just kind of want to go and try it. Number 8, go see a Broadway show in New York. That has been my dream since high school. Number 9 is to see the Nutcracker Ballet. The next one is to sing karaoke in front of a crowd. So even though I can sing sometimes on camera or whatever, I am very, very, I guess, critical of my singing, And a lot of people tell me they love the way I sing and things like that, but I'm very critical of myself. And I had an experience when I was younger where I was on stage with someone else, and they completely switched the music on me, so I just sort of stood there while they were singing, and they sounded perfect and beautiful, and I was just like just complete embarrassed. And I could see some of the people like laughing in the crowd, and then everyone was like cheering for her, and I was just like it was one of the most embarrassing moments of my life. And since then, I have always had trouble singing in front of a crowd. So I wanted to be able to sing karaoke in front of people, and this past Saturday, I actually had the opportunity to do that. It was one of my dad's cousin's birthdays, and he loves singing karaoke. So we went to this place, and I just looked at my sister and I was like, sing with me. I'm like, I want to cross this off of my bucket list, just sing with me. And so she was really hesitant because she also gets really nervous when it comes to singing in front of people. So she was like, no, like, we can't do this. And I was like, just sing with me, like, please. And of course, being the best big sister that she is, she sang with me, which I'll include a clip of that right now. So the next thing is learn to drive stick shift. Number 12, take a cooking class. Number 13, get my makeup done at a makeup store. I've always seen people getting their makeup done at like MAC or Sephora or things like that, and I was always kind of like, I really don't want other people touching my face. But I kind of want to get over that and just go in one day and just be like, hey, do my makeup. Number 14, go on a cruise. I said go on a cruise, and in parentheses I said and not drown. The next one is make pizza from scratch. I love pizza. Pizza is life. But I want to learn how to make pizza from scratch, like the dough, the sauce, get a whole thing of pepperoni and chop it up or something, you know. It looks fun, and I think it would be a fun thing to do. Number 16, meet Ellen DeGeneres. Ellen, if you're watching this by any chance, I mean, I doubt it, but still, if you ever do, I want to meet you so bad. I have been watching Ellen since probably grade school, and I love her. I love her personality. I love just the person that she is. I love how caring she is, and I've always wanted to go on the Ellen show. So yeah, that is on my bucket list. I want to meet Ellen DeGeneres, and get this word out, you guys. This needs to happen. Number 17, buy my abuela a van. Most of you should know that my abuela is a very important person to me, and she used to have this gray, I believe it was a Chrysler van, and she loved it. She took such good care of it, like cleaned it out all the time, and you know, my abuela was pretty much in charge of taking care of the kids. And one day when they woke up, her van was missing, and there was glass on the floor or in the street, and we were just like, she was just so like heartbroken about it. My abuela never got to get her van back, and it was really, like I said, heartbreaking and sad for her. So one of my dreams is to be able to get her a van again. Number 18 is to be Belle for Halloween. I'm probably going to try that this year or next year. Number 19, renew my vows on the beach. 20, see Frankie J in concert. 21, learn to ride a bike. So I used to ride a bike when I was in kindergarten. I used to love just riding my bike around my abuela's cul-de-sac and around the neighborhood and stuff like that. But it kind of just stopped there because I obviously outgrew my bike, and we didn't have like money to get more bikes and stuff like that. So yeah, I can't remember how to ride a bike, and so that's one of the things that I want to learn to do. 22, stay a weekend in a cabin during winter. I've always loved the idea of being in a cabin with the fireplace going and, you know, big old fluffy blankets, and being able to walk outside and drinking hot chocolate while seeing like snow on the ground. So that's definitely something that I want to accomplish. 23, try champagne. Honestly, I'm really not an alcohol drinker. It's not my thing. Champagne just looks always like bubbly, and I don't know, like, it was just one of those things where I was just like, I just want to try it just to try it. I'll probably like take a sip of it, but it's not something that I can see myself being like, ooh, champagne, yum. 24, create a family tradition. 25, try snowboarding or skiing. 26, visit Hawaii. One of my teachers from high school has this thing where he's actually kind of making it a tradition, sort of, where every year he takes a group of his previous students or their families or friends or whatever, and go to Hawaii and try out different things. And obviously, like, we'd have to save money for it. So I do see that happening sometime in the near future. But yeah. 27, take a spontaneous trip in the middle of the night. I love that idea. I don't want it to be that I get kidnapped or something and that's gonna be the spontaneous trip. No. I just want it to be where one day someone calls me up, or my husband is just like, you know what, babe, like, hey, wake up, like, let's go. And I'll be like, where are we going? And be like, I don't know, and just end up somewhere nice, or, you know, just something like that. 28, take a self-defense class. I feel like this is very important, especially with a lot of the stuff that's going on around us. I want to know that if anything happened to me, or if I was ever put in a situation where I had to protect myself or someone else, I want to know that I would be able to do it. 29, watch the sunset on the beach. Number 30, dye my hair red or auburn. In my entire life, I have only dyed my hair blonde, or the sort of ashy blonde, which looks a little bit more orange in the video. Or I've only had it my natural color, which is what's peeking through here. So I've never had my hair any other color, and I definitely want to see what I would look like if my hair was red or auburn. Number 31, get a tattoo. It's funny because I put in parentheses, probably not happening, and then I put in the little stars and said, it happened. So this is the tattoo I have, and it's really basic, and it just says faith, and it has a cross as the T. Everybody was shocked. So yeah, that's already crossed off. Number 32, celebrate my 25th birthday with a bang. So if everything goes well, I'm gonna be celebrating my 25th birthday over at Disneyland. The next thing is ride a roller coaster. Roller coasters and me just do not mix, like, ugh, at all. So part of me wants to get over that fear of roller coasters and ride a roller coaster. We're getting down to the bottom of the list. So number 34, audition one last time. Like I mentioned before, I used to be in Drama Magnet all 4 years of my life, and I loved acting. And so part of me still has that passion in my heart for acting, and so I decided that I want to try and audition one last time. Number 35, take the Ancestry DNA test. My mom has taken it, my dad has taken it, and theirs are completely different, and I'm very curious to see what kind of blood flows through these veins. But yeah, I want to try this out as soon as possible. Number 36, buy a record player. Actually, my abuela said that when she passes away, her record player will come to me. So that'll be crossed off someday, but not anytime soon. Number 37, learn to swim. And it's funny because I have like these scared emojis, which you cannot see. I don't even know why I bother showing. Number 38, visit 5 states that aren't Utah or Cali. I live in Arizona, and aside from Arizona, I have been to California a few times, and I've been to Utah a few times. I want to be able to explore more states and see what else is out there. So I want to try and visit 5 states that aren't Utah or Cali or Arizona and get that done before I turn 50. Number 39, learn to dye hair. Number 40, buy a house. Number 41, go to a food truck festival. We almost went one time, and I feel really bad because my husband was excited. He wanted to go, and I don't know if I just wasn't feeling it that night or what, but we changed our plans and ended up going somewhere else. So I want to try that with him just to, you know, make him happy. Number 42, dine somewhere fancy. I've always liked the idea of going someplace where I get to dress in like a nice gown or something and just have this romantic dinner in this fancy restaurant. Number 43, one winter, give blankets, pillows, and food to the homeless every single day of December. So in high school, I had this idea of wanting to clean out my mom's shed and fill it with nothing but blankets and pillows and stuff like that, because I know it gets cold sometimes in the winter, especially in Arizona. We're so used to the heat, and so I mean 60 degrees, we're freezing. So I know that there's a lot of homeless people out there, and I've always wanted to help them out. And so one winter, for the entire month of December, I want to go out and give blankets and pillows and like a lunch bag or something to the homeless. Number 44, visit Canada. I don't know why, it just seems like a nice place, nice people. 45, try fishing. Again, I have this thing with outdoors and bugs and stuff, and especially fish, but my father-in-law goes fishing, my mother-in-law goes with him. So it was just one of those things where I'm like, okay, I just want to try it once. But I mean, honestly, the thought of it really grosses me out. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. Number 46, ride in a limo. I've never ridden. I've never been in a limo before. So I do want to do that. Number 47, visit Las Vegas, which I should be doing this September. Number 48, dance in Central Park. Number 49, ride a quad. And number 50, make it to 50. So that is the hashtag 50 before 50. And I highly recommend you guys creating a list too and accomplishing some of these goals that you guys want to do, because it feels really good to be able to mark it off your list. And yeah, that is it for this video, loves. If you are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe down below and join our little love family. Also, there's a little bell button, hit it. It's gonna notify you guys anytime I upload any new videos. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, loves.